file, open, browse to the folder where you saved the Cinema 4D project, and let's see, pan1 full.c4d. Alright, now we have our dots. Let's stretch out the timeline. Alright, now let's create a background in here. Create a new material down here. Open it up. Get rid of specular. And in the color section, let's load a texture. Load image. And we will load the video footage we used in boujou. Pan1 full.avi. Yes. Alrighty then. Now let's drop that texture onto the background. And voila, we have the dots and camera in Cinema 4D with the background footage. I want to hit play or scrub through. Everything looks like it lines up. But we have a little bit of a problem that needs adjusting. As you can see, the horizon line is at a slant because the camera is at a slant. So we need to do a little fixing. So I'll hit F5 on the keyboard to get multiple views. And now I'm going to get this camera oriented appropriately with the world. So first I'm going to grab it in the right view. No, not the background. Undo. Top null, which is the whole group for the whole thing. And I'm going to pull the camera and all the parts that are inside, just the group that holds it all, up and back, away from the center of the world, which is along the yellow, green line and blue line. Now, that's a little bit better, but we still need some rotation and lifting. So let's keep playing with the rotation handles in the right view until everything looks leveled off in the perspective view. Alright, let's take a look at that. Scrub through. Well, we have a bit of a problem. Now we're way slanted. So let's jump back into F5. Let's keep adjusting. Let's try that. Scrub through. Looks okay. Looks okay. Too much slanted. So we're gonna have to keep working at it until we find a happy medium. Alright. Not quite. Let's try there. Scrub through. Looks good. Looks good. And I think we have a winner. I think that'll do quite nicely. But now let's move this horizon down a bit lower. So let's lift the camera higher. We shall put the ground a bit lower. And then we can go back to the rotation handles. Let's try there. Scrub through. Looks good. Looks good. And out of control. Too much of a high slant. Scrub through again. Looks good. Well, the horizon's fine, I guess, where it is. That'll do quite nicely. Alright, now we have this grid in Cinema 4D matching up with the ground quite nicely. Alright, now we have some elements to take care of. First thing we need to do is we need to take care of a couple small details. So first thing I'll do is bring in a floor. So we'll go in here, grab a floor, take this material that's on the background and put it on the floor. Go into and expand the top null object here in the tree. Click on the texture for the floor. Set the projection from flat to camera mapping. Grab the camera and drag and drop it into the camera selection for the texture tag. Now this footage is smaller than the default size in there. It's set for 640 by 480 and our footage is 384 by 288. Alright, so now we have a floor, but when we render we have a bit of a problem. It's trying to match up, but it's not quite right yet. Well, that's because the floor also needs a Cinema 4D tag compositing with compositing background checkmarked. And then when I render again, the floor disappears. Where'd it go? Holy crap, it's gone! Well, it's not really gone, it's just invisible. But see, now if I were to, say, bring in an object, like, say, a cube, side view, and then back to perspective. Alright. Render it. Alright. Now we have a cube in the scene, but no shadows or anything, so it's not convincing yet. No shadows because no light source. So let's bring in a sun. Now, click on the sun's tag, change the time of day. And we want to eventually get it so we're matching the exact lighting direction and shadow direction is what's in the footage. But we'll get there when we get there. Now let's take a quick render. And now we have a box that's casting a shadow on the ground. Quite interesting. But the box seems to be a little above the ground, so we'll tuck it in just a bit. Much better. Now, we have a bit of another problem. we also have in this same scene